Hello everybody, thanks for coming by my channel. This is Ken, the new crypto prince, and tonight I'm going to be talking about the overall market and Bitcoin and Maker and also Chronos. Let's get into that. Maker here is one of the projects I do like. It is on the Ethereum blockchain, and they have a lot of dApps that made for Ethereum, and they have done tremendously well. And I started looking into stuff like started out, a few years ago that survived the previous crash of crypto, through the bear markets and survived, because that tells me that, they're legit. They're not just going to rug pull on you. And here you can see that they started out here. This is from the all time. It goes back to like 2017. They may have launched a little bit earlier than August of 17, but they survived it, and then they had the major run up and got over $5,000. And then during the Terra Luna depegging here back in March, you can see where it dipped down. Everything dipped down then. So it just wasn't them. Everybody did. And right now you can pick it up for, in my opinion, almost pennies. It's just $610. I did accumulate some about a month and a half ago, because I thought, this is a great deal. It was just like $720. And then shortly after that, a couple weeks, that's when had a nice little rebound. The whole crypto market was doing good because I put in some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, and a Maker, and added to some other bags. And I made some nice little profits on it, so I'm not going to complain. But right now it's down to $610, and this is a good opportunity to pick up Maker. Never financial advice. Always do your research. But myself, I am picking up Maker, because I do believe in this, and I'm not going to edit this one out, so please bear with me. But I'm going to pick up Maker because I believe in it, and it's cheap. And during the next bull market, yeah, can it reach all-time highs? I do believe it can. Is it going to do it overnight? No. But during that bull market, in 6 months, 7 months, yes, I believe it can get back up to this. 100%, I do believe it. And you can see Bitcoin. I feel Bitcoin is pretty much reached the bottom. Do I think it's going to go down to 10,000 like a lot of people are saying, thinking it could hit 10,000, which I'm not saying I'm right and they're wrong, but I feel Bitcoin is pretty much at the bottom. It might get down to, I feel it might get down around 18,000, but this price here up to around 21, we're going to be in this one for a while, that range, and going sideways, just going sideways, trading sideways for a little bit, a couple months. I mean, yes, we'll get some nice little spikes. People can, if they're going to swing trade, make some money, get out. But I feel this is going to be the comfort zone for a while. And if it does get down to 17,000, trust me, I'm going to be buying more of it. And Ethereum, after their merge, I'm kind of impressed with it, truthfully, myself, is that the price, I mean, it is down. As you can tell, the past 7 days, it is down. But it's not, I don't think it's as bad as what people thought it would have been. That would have been a lot of sell-offs, and it dropped down to 800. I'm actually happy where it is and how things went with it. And now I'm going to talk about Chronos. Chronos is an centralized exchange. Then, we all seen Matt Damon on TV. They went out and do marketing after marketing, get their name out there. And I do wish a lot of the projects would do that. And I understand it costs money to market, especially you're picking up Matt Damon, and then you got your last year, no more Staples Center. We all know that. It is now the crypto.com. That is awesome. When I heard that, I did buy into Chronos. Yes, I did make some money in Chronos. I bought it on Coinbase. It is on a centralized exchange. And I sold my whole bag right before it dipped back down. But I also bought back in because I wanted to take profits and put some money elsewhere. So yes, I did sell all my bag in Chronos. but I am back in Kronos now. I hold a lot of my stuff on Coinbase. I do have wallets. I have 3 wallets. One, I have Senja in it. I do have some BNB. Got some Saitama. That's a Dust wallet. CVC, which got converted into Senja. That is over in Trust Wallet. And I also got a Coinbase wallet. Some of the wallets I do not even touch. I just buy, add. I don't do any selling out of them, any trading. They just sit. And there's a couple of them where there are some transactions where everything could be traced. I was talking to a gentleman a few months back in Telegram because I was asking about this is when Shinobi had a problem with missing tokens, and that made a big stink in the crypto space if he held that. He was telling me how to do it, which I knew how to do it, but I'm very careful on linking my wallets, which you always should be careful on linking your wallets to anything because you just never know. Because I always like to try to get it from the site or from if it is on Twitter or in Telegram. Telegram is a little safer than Twitter, I feel, but it's coming from the source, not just someone saying, hey, link your wallet to this, because you can be linking to them and they got all your information and they can, next thing you know, you go in and look, everything that you have is gone. But I did check into it and it was legit, but for some reason it just wasn't going. And he went in there, and it's what I mean that you can tell, you don't know if it's a he or she, but you can look at people's wallets and be like, hey, they're holding this, they're holding that. Oh, well, they got 2 Bitcoin. They have 80,000 Kronos. You can see, but you don't know if it's he or she. But you can see everything that they have in their wallet at that time and transactions that have gone out just by looking at the transactions, on a sale. So you can find out. And if some people do get doxxed and they know whose wallet is whose and see what they're doing, they say, hey, I never sell. They can tell, hey, you've sold. But Kronos, I like Kronos because it is a centralized exchange, and I believe it is going to be one huge thing when it gets going. So what they're doing over there is absolutely remarkable. It is awesome, and this is cheap. This is flat cheap. 10 cents. 10 cents. I picked some up at 12 and 11 cents. Okay. And this was a few weeks ago. And the price started going up a little bit. And I was like, damn, I should have got more because I think it hit like 13 or 14 cents. Yeah. Picking up some more. This is cheap. Very, very cheap. This is, okay, 2022. Let's go out to 2020, 2025. 3 years. This 10 cents, I feel and believe that this can be maybe $3 or $4 trading in that ballpark. Almost like BNB. BNB got like $657, I believe, at an all-time high without looking it up. And they had a nice little run. And then I know BNB right now is trading around like $267. I did pick some of that up. I wish I would have picked some up when it was 173 shortly after the depegging of Terra Luna. But I didn't. I ended up picking some up, at like 200 and something. So, I'm not happy with it, but it was good. But Kronos, I feel, Kronos, you can't go wrong. And some people don't believe in cryptocurrency, but I do believe in cryptocurrency. Because I will say my 401, I'm going to make a promise that I will make more money out of what I hold right now in crypto in the next 7 years than I would have made my whole life in my 401k. Yes, I'm saying that. And I'm going to show you why. Bitcoin price is what, 18,000 is what it was, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I'm just gonna call it 19,000 for Bitcoin. Bitcoin at 19,000, times that by, you want to hit $1 million, so that's gonna be, I'm gonna say, I believe 5,000%. And there you have it, $950,000. That's a 5,000% in 2030 if everything goes right, what they say. I'm not saying you have to. Only invest in what you can afford. I treat it kind of like a 401k. You know, I contribute every month, every week, you know, from paychecks, depending on how you get paid. Every week, bi-weekly, monthly. But not anymore, because I don't have it. Can't contribute. I just rolled over an IRA. Just say you put in $30 a week buying Bitcoin, all right? Times that by 52, it's $1,560. That's for the year. Price will change a little bit, you know, because it'll go up, go down. But this is what you put in for the whole year. Say you put that all in, never invested in it again, all right? And just let it sit. Did $30 a week all year long. That's what it is. And multiply that by 5,000%. $78,000 in 2030. If you started doing it now and did it for a year straight. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. You're only putting in $1,500, $1,560 be exact, to get a return of $78,000 minus your $1,500. That is pretty good. 2030, I'm sorry, 8 years away to get that. Just putting $1,560 1 year, and then don't ever touch it again. In 8 years, you're going to have that. That's what they say. We can afford that. But if you can, don't put in more than what you can. You know, that's what they're saying. But I like to keep it a little more realistic, and I don't want to go that far out. I'm going to go with, I'll keep it the same, $30. But I'm going to go 2025. 2025, I feel that the price is going to be, when the bull market starts, I feel the price is going to be right around the 19,000. And this is what I'm going to say. I think it's going to go up about 2,000%. 2025, I feel the price of Bitcoin is going to be about 85,000. That's where I'm going to call it at, $85,000 Bitcoin in 2025. You're going to want to take that. It's not going to be 5,000%. We all know that. But probably maybe a 2,000%. It's 380,000. It's not 2,000%, but 40,000 up. But you know what? I'm going to work this because I want to get this right for you guys. So I do not like, not to say it can't be done, because it can be done. It's just punching in a bunch of numbers and trying to get it. There you go. 500%. 500% Bitcoin in 2025. Is that possible? Yes, it is very possible. I would like to see it. I'm going to go a little lower, and I'm going to say 80,000. But that is a nice price. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good evening. Hit that like and subscribe. And also check out ADG Productions. He's the one that made all this possible. So you guys have yourself a good evening, and take care.